Hello everybody, welcome to my apartment tour video. Today I'm going to be showing you around my lovely beautiful apartment that I put together with so much pride and joy. This is the first time I'm ever living on my own and so far I gotta say it's going swimmingly. I absolutely love it. I love my apartment. Everybody always says whenever they come over that it doesn't feel like it's in the ghetto even though it really is. Like outside of my windows there's a lot of crime, there's a lot of bad things. However, inside of these walls it is peaceful, it is quiet, it is tranquil. And that's just how I like it. I worked so hard to put this place together. Let's get started. I'm gonna be showing you my living room. I'm gonna be showing you my little gaming nook. I'm gonna be showing you my kitchen, my bathroom, and my bedroom. The place is pretty spacious. It's about 700 square feet. I do have a lot of what is known as tchotchke shit, I guess, according to people that I know. We can take a gander and we can look at some of the tchotchke shit that I own and we can talk about it. I have a lot of items in my apartment that almost like hold stories, I like to think. I just remember whenever I see them, I get reminded of like a time or like the memory in which I got them. And I think that's pretty, like, everybody does that stuff, but I think it's like cute. Some of the stories and some of the things behind the items are really cute. So let's get to it. So first and foremost, we have my little random shelf with items that I don't really know where they belong. I guess it's sort of like, it's my, like when I used to be like very, very hippy dippy, I had a ton of hippy dippy things. And this entire shelf is filled with all those residual things that I don't really use that often anymore. Maybe every now and then, like I'll pick up the tarot cards and like I'll do something like that. I actually do play chess often. And I do use that diffuser, but we can get into it. There's a lot of things on this. I have this tarot card deck that someone left at my house one time, I think, actually. I want to say they bought it for themselves. I don't know if they bought it for my house. I have no idea. But there's a tarot card deck, and this deck is really cool. There's like animals on the inside. I think it's really fascinating. It's by Kim Kranz. I think that you can get this deck at Barnes & Nobles. I want to say I've seen it. It's a very fascinating deck, though. The artwork is really cool and I thoroughly enjoy it. Every now and then I'll grab this and I will do a reading with it because I'll be like bored or something. However, my go-to deck that I've had since I was in like high school is this deck, and this is like the universal deck that like I would share with all my friends. I'm really not into these things so much anymore. I'm really like not a tarot card reader or anything like the such. I've been told that I'm like pretty good at it, which I really appreciate, but I just like don't really like do it anymore. I just like I don't know, it's not really my thing. I'm busy. And then I also have like a feather that I found. There's like a fish thing with like a feather in it. I can show you. Found this feather outside my apartment one time. Don't know where I got this little Chinese fish thing. I think it came with like a bamboo inside of it one time and I was like, oh cute. This thing, I gotta say, I may not be super into all this like stuff, right? The spiritual, all these things. I got this at some random shop in Boston when I was younger. Don't know where, don't know anything about the place. And this is money drawing incense, right? Smells delicious, I swear on everything. Whenever I burn this, I find like a crazy amount of money somewhere, or just like someone, I don't even know how it works. I don't know how it happens, but I swear on everything, this thing works. If you recognize this, if you know where this is from, please tell me because I want to get more. I have a lot. I only burn a little bit at a time. I don't want to waste it all, so I try to do a little at a time. In the corner, I just have a ton of incense. That's just like randomness, right? Just for my diffuser, I have all those. I actually got all the incense because at one point in life, I wanted to open a candle business. And that was obviously, I was probably like 15 or 16 and I was just like looking for something to do. So that's where all the incense are from. Surprisingly, a lot of them are still there. Some of them did go bad, but like I threw those ones out. So now we have the residuals. Oh my gosh. And then we have these two things. That's my cat Aphrodite. These are all photos of her. I have a photo frame album of her, obviously. So adorable. No one ever really picks this up, but I always hope that someone does whenever they come over. This is a full stacked and then some. It's a Polaroid album. There's more than a plethora of photos in here. Some of them are really cute. I don't want to show all of them because like privacy of like my friends and whatnot. But I have some really old photos in me. Oh my gosh. I have some extremely old, crazy photos in here. Oh, I could flip through this all day. They're actually so cute. I absolutely love going through old photos. I have actually, in my car, I have a Fujifilm camera that I still have to process the photos from. I haven't processed the photos from them yet. And I've had it for years. So many years, since probably like around the time of doing all this. Oh my gosh. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, I gotta put this down. This is my blanket basket. I have a whole basket filled with blankets. And this big one on the top is hand knit. I made it myself. It is huge. So when I first moved into this apartment, prior to me moving into this apartment, I was living at home with my mom and my sister. And I started making this blanket one night. I made it really, really, really tight. And it was like this whole blanket. I bought all this yarn. I made it really tight on accident. And then I realized about 2 weeks in that like I was getting nowhere. I was like, this is way too much. So I redid it all when I moved in. I unknotted all of it, right? And I reknotted it a little bit looser. And I used all the rolls. It probably took me 2 months from when I first moved into this apartment. It doesn't even fit all on camera. It is like a king-size blanket. It is humongous and it's so long. It's crazy. I use it like every night. It's obviously by no means is it good, but I use it every night whenever I cuddle up on my couch and I throw it on me with a heating blanket below me, and it just keeps me so nice and cozy and I love it so much. It's just a reminder of like the first 2 months that I lived here. It was winter time and I was just like hand knitting a blanket every day, and it was so cute whenever I would like come home from work. Over here is obviously the most broken in part of the house. This is where I sit and I watch TV all day, just like this. This is my heating blanket that I just mentioned earlier. I lay it down and I lay it over like my little thing. I lay it over that and I cuddle up with all of my toys right on top of me. And I sit here and I throw this blanket or the blanket that I hand knit, like I said earlier, over me. And I'll have dinner or something like that and I'll just go and I'll just enjoy myself. And this is where I rest and I stay, and it's nice and cozy and it's so amazing. And then I also have this lamp. Watch this. Alexa, living room off. Oh, wait. Oh, I switched out the plugs, I forgot. Alexa, living room on. But still, it's not really cool. This lamp is usually connected to my Alexa, and it will go on and off. And I usually don't have the string lights plugged in all the time. I just like hand plug them in and off. That's my little reading nook spot. So you may notice I have a book sitting up on the little corner over there. This is Don't You Dare by C.E. Ritchie. If you are into gay smut, read it. If you're into gay smut, I'm telling you, this book is crazy. Let's see if I can read you a little excerpt. Okay, ready? I'll give you guys a tiny little excerpt, and this isn't even full throttle, let me tell you. This isn't even full throttle. This is just putting that baby in neutral. This isn't even speed mode. Both my hands at his hips shift, slipping down to the outside of his ass. It's firm in my palms, more than any woman's, and I can't help but give it a squeeze. The tap muscles work beneath my touch each time he rolls his hips against mine, and it's got my and it's got my blank weeping behind my zipper. Ah! That's craziness. That is craziness. It's gay smut. The book is about these two friends that are like friends in high school, and then they stay friends like in college. They go to college together. And then in high school, in senior year, after they graduate, I guess, they play a game and it's called Don't You Dare. And some girl dares them to kiss on the lips. And they did. And they both felt something, but they never spoke of it. So when college came around and the kids met the girl in college again, she went to the same college as them, she dared them again at a party to do the same thing. And one of them tweaked, and one of them was like, absolutely not, I'm not doing that. Because he didn't want to probably feel that way, I think. I think he was just nervous. He definitely was. Just the story, it just unravels, and I haven't even finished it. I went to St. Petersburg, Florida, and I took this book with me, and I read it literally everywhere. On the beach, by the sand, toes in the sand, reading this book, girl, crazy. I went to a Vietnamese restaurant, had pho. Every single time I was in there, I went like 3 times a night. Or I went 3 times for the week that I was there. I brought this book and I was like at the table blushing and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in the Vietnamese restaurant feeling this way and I shouldn't be. And it was so good. I was literally just walking around with this book like right on my hip. I need to finish this book. I'm just a really slow reader and I get really distracted. Highly recommend this book if you want some spicy, intense, gay smut. I have all my little gaming controllers right over here. And then over here we have even more books. I have a lot of books from like my childhood and like just like past up there. I have all the Percy Jackson books. I loved Percy Jackson. That was like my favorite series ever growing up. I have Call Me By Your Name, but I read that a long time ago, didn't finish it. I watched the movie over and over again. And one time I caught my ex cheating while I was going through his phone. He was sleeping while we were watching that film. I'm usually not like that, but I had a suspicion and I found exactly what I was looking for. I have some manga because I do like manga. When I'm really into like an anime series and I really want to watch like more of it, but like the series isn't out yet, I will buy the manga and I will read it. So right now, I love Frieren. Frieren is my favorite show of all time, favorite anime. It's just so amazing. I'm also watching right now Witch Hat Atelier, which is really, really good. I'm really enjoying it. Very similar vibes to Frieren, and I also did hear that one of the characters may be the potential baby of Himmel and Frieren. I doubt that. Frieren would have talked about her baby in her pregnancy by now, so that would have been debunked. However, in a fantasy world, that sounds really nice. Currently on book 9, I whipped through these things. It literally takes me 3 nights and I'm done with them. And I'm like, Jesus Louise. I purposely stopped reading though at one point. Actually, no, I didn't even purposely. I put the book down and just like my other book, I forgot about it. And I forgot to I keep forgetting to pick them up. And I keep doom scrolling instead, so I need to stop. Over here, I have a little photo thing, and I should put this up probably somewhere where it's more visible. This was my sister and my friend, and we went to this place called the Sonia in Boston, and oh my gosh, we saw my favorite singer of all time. If anybody knows who Quinny is, please. I love Quinny. Her Paper Doll album, Touch Tank, Man, literally every song by Quinny, I know them all. Gold Star. She's my #1 listened to artist on Spotify, and she is just so good. Her voice is literally angelic. I just am obsessed with her so much, and she's so amazing. So we saw her live when she was in Boston. I gotta say, she sounded just like she does on Spotify. She sounded the like exact, it was so impressive. I feel like most artists like don't usually sound the same. They sound like different in person. She sounded literally like she was like blaring out of my phone. Like it was just like the same song. I was like, whoa. This is insane. Almost better, probably. She sounded even better live. Like, it was, like, really, really good. That's my little reading nook, or my nook that I do everything in. This is my everything nook. I just stay here most of the time. I love this place. And it's right in front of my big old TV, and it's perfect. It's great. This here is one of my favorite spots in my entire apartment. This is my gaming nook. Oh, I just love it. Isn't it so cute? This is where I genuinely probably spend a little bit too much time. I love gaming. I love doing all these things. If you have seen any of my previous videos of me like doing my gaming videos or anything like that, you'll see me from the other side. So my camera goes right here. I prop it up on my little stand and I have my camera going and it just like shows all this and you can see the background of like my apartment, like all that over there. I just got this new mic. I'm really excited. This is the HyperQuad Cast 2, I think. I don't know. It's really high definition, which is insane. I know, I'm gonna get crap for this. I do have a gaming laptop, but it's because I don't have unlimited funds for a whole real computer to do all that stuff. And I, at one point in time, was also taking this laptop to travel. Like I was using it for work. So I figured if I'm getting a laptop and I need it to be a good laptop for work, which I was the manager of a med spa and I had to do a lot of computer work, I was like, I might as well just invest in like a good gaming laptop because I want to take it with me. All my friends live very, very far away. So if I ever want to play video games and I want to like play with them while I'm at their place, I have to like have it be portable. So I was like, this is the best of both worlds. And this truly, I gotta say, runs swimmingly. It is great. I love my gaming laptop. It's perfect. I don't do that other job anymore, so I only have video games and just like anything else that I want on this, and it's perfect. It never has given me issues. It's great. I love it. On the walls, I really just like have like a lot of like randomness. I have floating shelves that I probably already showed or I will be showing, and they have like little knickknacks and whatnot on them, and I think that it's really cute. So this I got at H Mart in Quincy with my sister, and I don't know, it's just some cute little thing. Pumpkin, Kittleton, Japanese thing that's freaking cute. I don't know. And yeah, we got that, so this is a memory. And then I also have seashells from like a time that like we went to the beach and it was really cute there. And I also have a ton of things that I thrifted. I have this really cool thing that I thrifted that I think is fascinating. This I found at the thrift store. Ooh, you could probably hear. It's like Japanese artwork on this vase, and it's really, really cool. It was so cheap, and I thought it was adorable. Yeah, like you could put like flowers or something in it probably, but I just like have it as a decoration that sits on one of the shelves, and I think it's fascinating. When I was going through my little hippy dippy stuff, like all that whole phase, I made a spell. And I have like a few of these like sitting all over the shelves. Like I had a ton of spells that were given to me or like I made, and they just like sit on my shelves, and they're like for abundance and protection and like all these other things, and who knows if they actually work, but I think they're cute. I just have a ton of just like paintings too. Like I have those, that painting. What else do I have over here? So as you can see, these are the shelves and these are the paintings. Oh, that's my sister and I. Yes, I have to show that. We were in Italy when we got these taken by a girl that was doing like photography as her job. So we were visiting a friend who was studying abroad. He had a roommate who took these photos and edited them and like gave us back these photos. We literally look like a lesbian couple, and it's so funny, and we absolutely love it. We just think it's so cute. That's us. That's my sister. Can you tell which one's which? I look like the femme in the lesbian relationship, and she looks like the masculine one. That's us. From there, we also have more, and this is like my little incense shelf with like Polaroids of my friends and I, and like my sister. Another lesbian photo of us. I have my bulletin board over here. This wall's kind of random. Then we have my lovely kitchen. This is where I spend a lot of my time cooking, contemplating, thinking, reminiscing, vibing, getting fat and juicy and plump for the picking. That's what I'm doing here. Oh my gosh, you can probably see over here, yes, I do have a butt pillow for my chair because my butt is always hurting. I have been going to the gym, but I still am working on building a butt and a little bit more built-in cushion. So as of now, I do have the aid of this thing that I got off of Amazon. It's lovely. Some of my absolute favorite things in this kitchen are right over here. That is my Nespresso machine, and that is my ice maker machine. My sister got me the Nespresso machine for when I moved in, and I was so grateful. It was literally the best gift I could have ever gotten. I use that thing all the time. I love my Nespresso machine. And my ice maker, I just got recently once it started getting warmer out here. And oh my gosh, I love that thing. I should have gotten one sooner. It's so amazing. I use ice in all of everything that I have. Every drink that I ever make now, I'm an ice fanatic. See that little black orb that's like right there? That's my Alexa. My sister also got me my Alexa when I moved in, and I was so grateful. I have about 3 or 4 Alexas now, one in each like area of my house. So one in the living room, one here, one in my bedroom, so 3 areas. I have it just like all unisync to like music, so like all of them play music together. In the morning when I'm making my coffee, I'm like da 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 da, like listening to Quinny and vibing, and it's great. This room right here, you will never see. You don't even think about it, don't even ask me about it, don't even. It's literally just like randomness. There's a trash can in there, and behind that trash can, there's secrets that I should never tell. No, I'm kidding. It's really just spices and Tupperware and bags, and it's just a mess. I'm not going in that closet. This place didn't come with a dishwasher, but I got one myself. So this is a countertop dishwasher. There's a ton of dirty dishes in there right now that I have to turn on and start, but it basically just like hooks up to the sink, and then once I turn the sink on, it just like I put the stuff in and it washes everything. It's great. The water here is utterly disgusting. If I poured you a regular cup from just the faucet water itself, it would be brown. It would genuinely be brown. Thoroughly brown. Not just a brown hue. Like it would be dirt brown. So I have a pure water filter on there. I love that thing. I will never take it off. I have to change the filter literally every like 2 months. That's how bad the water here is. They're supposed to last a few months. I want to say 3 or 4 months, right? I have to change them before like the technical due date all the time because it just gets like, the water pressure gets slow and then I take it off and it's a black dirt brown water and like rocks. I'm not even joking you. I've genuinely found rocks in the filters before, like where the filters have caught in rocks. And then I have my Chef Man air fryer and I had a smaller one that like wasn't this good, but then I had a warranty for the other one and it broke. It was smaller than that and it didn't even do that much that does. And it broke and they were like, oh, we don't have that in stock, so let me send you a better one. And I was like, oh, word, okay, that works for me. And then I have my tiny little oven and it's so cute and it's perfect for just one person. That is my kitchen. And as you can see there, I have a microwave and a toaster oven. I'm set up in my kitchen. I really have a lot. I have all the appliances. It's really cute. I have this little thing over here. This used to be the island that went where this table is here. I was eating tacos with my friends one time. Or was it pho? I don't know what we were eating. We were eating something and this thing used to have a back. So like the back of it would fold up and it would lock and it turned into like this times 2. It was a table. It was a big table. And then there's storage under here, so like you could like put pots and pans, which I have. We were eating, and the poor girl, Allie, it was my friend Allie. She put her arms up on the table to like text on with her phone, and there was food and everything on the table, thinking that it would be durable enough to like hold everything. I didn't even like think twice. It was the first week of me living here. The entire table collapsed on her with all the food, everything. It was so funny. I felt so bad. It was crazy. But yeah, that broke. It's long gone. The other half is long gone, so I'm just making use of what I have here now. I've turned this into just a storage cabinet that holds like my knives and like random stuff over here. So it works. Everything's fine. But the poor thing, oh my gosh, it was so funny. Oh my gosh. Here we have my super, super big and spacious bathroom. It's huge. This mirror actually folds open and it's a medicine cabinet. And I have moisturizers and then I just have like my Invisalign toothbrush. I have randomness that's over here. This is just like perfect for me. And then, oh, say hi to yourself. I have my toilets and my shower, which I just cleaned. Everything's great. This is my shower filter up here and it just attaches to the shower. I tell all my clients that they need to get one of these things. And I think most of them do, but not all of them. Yeah, it's perfect. It's great. I have like a whole shower caddy in there. My bathroom is very spacious. There's really not much to say about it though. Oh, and I have a tub. I take baths all the time. I actually really do like taking baths. And then I have a closet that's like right here. It's a very small, tiny sliver of a closet that's right there. And in that I have like all my like linens and my towels and just like random things. I can show you it really quick. It goes all the way down to the floor. But this is where I keep just like bed sheets, towels, medicines that like don't fit in the other places, and cotton swabs. And then like down here it's just like, I don't even know, randomness. That entire closet has complete randomness that I don't even know really much about. That's none of my business. This is my bedroom. Welcome to my bedroom. My bedroom's perfect. I'm shutting the blinds. I don't want people to see me dancing around. Right outside my window is the whole street. I live on a busy street, so cars are constantly driving by. And I always like, I'm in my bedroom and I'm naked, because as one does, that's literally what you do. I feel like my windows are always open and cars are driving by, and I know that they're seeing me naked, but like whatever. I'm putting on a good show. At least they're getting it for free. They're lucky. This here is my makeup nook. This is where I sit and I do my makeup. This is what I use to record my makeup videos. I record everything just on my phone until I get like a really good camera. I'm really wanting a Canon PowerShot V1. So stay tuned. For the time being, on a budget, I use this little thing. I got it off of Amazon. I just suction it to the back. Well, it's magnet to the back of my phone. And then I just suction it right here. I just plop it there and I record a video and I just like hit start and I record me doing my makeup. These are all the mirrors. I have all these like light up mirrors. Obviously I love to look at myself. So there's that. And I just found this thing, which I want to use. When I was a manager of a med spa, I got this for free. I have a portable high frequency wand and I have used one in the past. I've used one multiple times. They work so well actually for like me and like my acne. They're really good. So this thing has been sitting here for some time. Oh, there's like powder on it. There's like white powder on it. Whatever. But yeah, so this is what I want to use sometime soon. It just sits here and it waits for me to use it and I just haven't. And then I have my makeup drawer, which this is a mess. I don't think that you guys want to see this. It's a mess. This is the chaos in which I sit here and I do my makeup in. This is my little makeup nook. This is one of my favorite parts of the house. I got this entire desk off of Amazon and it was such a good investment. I'm so happy that I did it. I feel like it makes my room like so much more characteristic. I feel like it adds so much life to my room. Over here is obviously my bed. Nothing really special about it. This is... I feel like with the ring light on and me sitting on my bed, it looks like I'm about to record like an OnlyFans video, and that's not this type of content. That's not this platform. I have a little thing that I usually leave in my living room. Here, I guess we can sit on my bed. This thing over here, I have it usually sits in my living room when it's nighttime and I don't have my string lights on. I'll just put that blue light on or like whatever it is, and it just like mimics like almost like the light reflecting off the water on my ceiling, and it's really cute. So it lights up the whole living room. And I have that going with like my little like lamp that you guys saw earlier. And it's just really cute and cozy. It just feels like it's very like a magical, celestial type of vibe, which I really enjoy. That thing right there, you guys aren't getting in there. You guys aren't even trying. You guys can't even try. You guys are literally stuck behind a phone. So good luck. You're not getting in this. You're not gonna see what's in there. It's a mess. Yeah, I live alone and I don't fold my clothes. Maybe if I'm in a really good mood, will I fold my clothes? But like, that's hardly ever. Everything's sort of just thrown in there. I have things on clothes hangers, I do. And I have buckets where things get thrown in, but you guys aren't getting in. You guys aren't gonna see it. Sorry. I did almost totally forget to mention my little shoe rack. This is my little shoe rack and it's tiny and it's cute. It's right on the other side of my gaming nook. So like you come over here and here's my little shoe rack with all my mountains of shoes. I need to go through some of them. Over here, I do have my bag, and then I have hats for like when I don't want to like do my hair. I'll just like throw a hat on, and then we can go through my bag. And I also have a longboard because now that it's getting warmer out, I've been longboarding. That was actually my first longboard that I ever had, that longboard right there. So I have two longboards. That longboard that we just saw over there, the blue one, was the first longboard that I ever had gotten ever in my life. I was probably in like 6th grade. And I still have it, and it's amazing. One time my ex-boyfriend was riding it and he fell off and he started crying. And we had to go home. And I think that story is kind of funny. I have another longboard that it was lying in my driveway one time and my friends accidentally ran it over. I know it was a really good longboard too. It was really phenomenal. And my dad, being the little craftsman that he is, he took someone's old skateboard. The longboard was like split in half, but like not all the way. So he took someone's old skateboard, sewed out the middle, or like he like chopped out the middle of the skateboard that like would fit where the patch is. And he basically like put the other skateboard on top of the, or below the other skateboard and like drilled it in. So now I have 2 skateboards in one, and it's too heavy to ride. I tried to ride it down the East Providence bike path the other day, and it was like going literally less than a mile per minute. Like it was like so slow. I was like, Jesus Christ, I can't ride this thing. I'm gonna start using my old longboard, the first one that I ever got, and I'm going to get back to the groove of things because I love longboarding. I love a purpose or a reason to get out of my house. So in my bag, oh, This is a good story. This is my Longchamp wallet, and this came with the Kate Spade purse. And this wallet and that purse were a gift given to me when I caught my ex-boyfriend cheating on me. Literally cheating on me. Like, could not get out of it. He tried to say that X, Y, and Z. It's a whole long story that I don't think that I want to tell right now. I caught his ass red-handed, and that night he came to my house and he gave me flowers and he gave me this Longchamp wallet, which I still use, it's great, and he gave me a Kate Spade purse. The purse was really cute. I used it for a very long time afterwards, I'm not gonna lie. I decided that I was done with it, so I got different bags. Yeah, my silly little butt took him back. Oops. And then I learned the hard way why I shouldn't have. So there is that. I have headphones in here because I go to the gym, I wear my headphones, like everything of the such. And then I have gum because obviously no one wants stinky breath. I have this hair product, the Goldwell mattifying paste. Love it. You never know when you need to touch up or you need to do your hair on the go. So this is great. I love this product. It's actually one of the best products that I've ever used. I like it. It's like mattifying, so it doesn't leave your hair like disgustingly shiny and like gross and oily and like thick like that, but it has a lot of grit. So it's really good for that textured look, which I enjoy. I have my deodorant because a boy forgets sometimes. What can I say? I like to keep it in my bag just in case I do forget, which comes in handy a little bit more often than expected. Got these sunglasses when I was in Newport one time. I also got the sweatshirt when I was there too. Peppermint oil pills, because a girl has IBS. Hot girls have IBS. I'm hot girls. I have IBS. They help so much. When I'm having like a little like, not a flare up, but like when I have like something that I shouldn't eat, like garlic or onions or like peppers, because I have to be on low FODMAP diet, then I take one of those and it doesn't completely get rid of everything, but it really helps. I don't even know what it does, but it does something that's good. I have my keys. Oh, allergy pills. I actually have to take these tonight. I forgot to take them last night and I'm feeling the effects today. And then I have Laneige. And then I have hair clips, because I always leave the salon with hair clips on me by accident. I put them all on my like sleeves if I'm wearing short sleeves. I'll like clip them right here. And I have like multiple in here. I have multiple sets of hair clips in here. I'm stupid. I keep leaving the salon with them. And people I know are gonna be like, where are the clips? Where have all the clips gone? And they're in my apartment or in my bag. And then I also have dairy pills because I'm lactose intolerant as well. I also have an extra set of headphones. These are my Beats. So if I want to be discreet, I'll just put one in. And I'll just like I'll go about my day with one in. But if I'm going somewhere where like I don't care, or like longboarding or something like that, then I'll wear those. That's what's in my bag as well. That's everything. You guys are probably wondering a few things, and I already know. You're probably wondering, how much do I pay in rent, and where the hell could I live that is somewhere so gorgeous and so beautiful, and how can you get somewhere like this as well? I have answers. I have answers for you. I live in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. It is the ghetto of Rhode Island. It is at the very top of Rhode Island and right below Massachusetts. It's not a nice area. There's nothing to really do by me. Woonsocket itself really doesn't have much. Lately, I've been trying to explore and trying to get out and see like anything that's around that might be interesting to some degree, and there's not much here. It's boring. Providence is about 30 minutes away, like 30 minutes south, and Providence obviously has a lot. Providence is really fun. I go to Providence often, so like if I'm really bored one night and I want to like go out to dinner, or like I want to like go to the clubs, like anything of a such, like any type of going out, I'll go to Providence. Providence is really fun. They have a lot of like gay scene things there too. Like they have like Ego, which is a gay nightclub, really fun. The Stable, which is a gay sports bar, which is really, or not sports bar, but like it's a gay like sports-esque bar type of thing. Instead of sports on the screens though, they play music videos, like Ariana Grande music videos and like Beyonce, like stuff like that. There's a lot of like LGBTQ nightlife in Providence, so I tend to like find myself there. But this is just my little resting spot and my little recharge spot. Rent for where I live is $1,200. When I first moved into this apartment, it was only $1,000 though. Rent only is $1,200. After utilities, I've never paid more. I pay all utilities myself, and I've never paid more than maybe $1,500 or $1,600. Yeah, it's always been like very well below that. And you're probably wondering what I do for a job now too. I am a 23-year-old hairstylist. I've lived in this apartment since 2025, January 1st of 2025. I moved in and like fireworks were happening outside of my window. It was beautiful. It was so amazing. It's been about like a year in almost a year and a half. Yeah, almost a year and a half. And yeah, I've been a hairstylist this entire time. At first, I was also the manager of a med spa. I was splitting my time between the med spa and hairstyling. I was able to get this apartment via that, and it was great. I was making pretty good money at the time, specifically more so at the med spa. And then I started getting busy as a hairstylist, and now I'm like really, really busy as a hairstylist, and I just make great money. I'm very, very, very grateful that I have the clientele that I do so early on. It's not even great money, but it's money that gets me by, and I'm very comfortable. I'm so beyond grateful. I love being a hairstylist so much. And yeah, now I only do that. I don't work at the med spa anymore. From Boston, I'm only about like an hour, I think, away. I like to go to P-Town in the summers, and like that's from me about like 2.5, 3 hours, I think. All my friends live in Western Mass still, so they're about an hour and a half away from me. So I really am just alone in Woonsocket, like just doing nothing, vibing. That's my apartment. I love my apartment. My apartment is literally my sanctuary. Wherever I land in the future, which I would love to move to Newport. I would absolutely love to live in Newport, but rent there is very expensive, and I don't think that I could afford that quite yet. This is my first apartment that I've ever had. I'm here for now. I'm here for the time being. We'll see where I go in the future. Thanks for watching. Bye.